This comic creator was completely underrated that I just started around for the recordings around here for something as well. This could be Badland Comic Studio, and it has for a lack of images and some kind of sprites, but nothing could be looking at him now and that on his face as well. It was related to Limbo, and it's not probably exist anymore in Comic Studio, and it won't able to be coming here for some sort of a little bit scary. So that, however, that isn't going to be for one thing as well. So let's just gotta be reduced into two about of those images as well. Some kind of faces are completely scary for a round of these things as well. And the items and a little bit amount of things could be for around for some sort of like these, or some kind of like the enemies of these. There is non-existent round of the effects as well, except for backgrounds. But since I just gotta be added for a little bit for just this one, and the drafts has been saved for round in the process, so I might never gotta be looking around for those things as well. And if I might gotta be see something a little bit racist, I won't able to be doing this for just a little bit for one thing, of course. So the Badland Comic Studio was actually going to be for these things as well. So here could be for the life of the beast cookies aren't just living around here with this some kind of big monster over here. So I'll be choosing around for the kingdom characters. Even it's all around for some kind of a little bit of these things as well. So the first off, like those things, is the milk shadow cookie isn't gonna be here as well. With nothing around with mystic flower and a little bit such more for some sort of like this. Burning spice cookie may form to damage anything as well. Even they try to burn things from everywhere that could be for around for the insanity as well. And I would not believe I wouldn't be yes for these things as well. And I wasn't able to be telling you. I was a little bit confused as well. But the previous video, it got over 18 minutes long than unusual. And I just still spend time on the internet videos that I just continue to watching them from trucks and other kinds of vehicles whenever this is going to be a little bit more for some sort of a chance as well. So, Cannoli Cookie wouldn't absolutely going to be living in harmony as well. So, I suggest I might going to be added for a little bit for just right now. So, it's going to be with starch noodle cookie for these things. So, I better yet that we're going to be added for this thing as well. So, she was a little bit shy, but I'm not very supposed to be that I just gonna be added something. So it will be nice for just a little bit far as well. So I'll be added for a little bit for just one thing. So she'll be right over here with her for just another one for as well. We really think that starch noodle cookie could be for right over here until burning spice cookie could be for appearances. Won't be going to be for some sort of like this. So she'll be right over here until for just right on the top as well. And yes, burning spice cookie is taking over. I guess this isn't going to be for some sort of like a really legendary noise as well. So I'll be putting it around for this thing as well. So here it is. And he was completely attempting to burn this whole situation down and turns into a wasteland that ended up that turned into something dirty and very inefficient and polluted things like the machines have taken over for this entire land of unknown harmony as well. As you can see, there must be a fire on the background. And there must be the sun in the sky around in the background too. I won't believe that I just going to be searching on the internet videos of today. Since it was released for some times as well, I might get to be finding out when I just continued this video that on the way that I won't be able to believe that I just going to be find out on the internet videos. It took for over an hour for just a little bit watching something a little bit interesting over here because I just put on the full screen for just a little bit of one time. And just before like this, I probably seen that I just searched the Badland game, which is actually remarkable, like some sort of for a bizarre birds and machines are absolutely going to be challenging for all these days. Won't going to be necessary, at least probably that will be taking for a long time. Even for some kind of machines and bombs, like even overall for just like this. And just because of like this, we added some kind of 3 cookies and added more cookies, could be for around as the magma block cookie or some kind of a magma cookie over here. There's a shadowed fire spirit cookie and probably seen around. I added milk shadow cookie or milk shadow cookie for as well. And we didn't absolutely going to be forgetting about here. I really don't think there must be a fairy cookie. Could be for around this flying as well. I'm not very sure that the fairy cookie has just flying a little bit around as well, just like a pixie hollow. Instead of Tinkerbell is just going to be for probably one here. I'm not sure. She won't be able to be along here. There must be Beast over here for some sort of like these. I cannot believe that I just seen this some kind of lurking in these woods, but I'm not sure. This is not 100% real, and it was could be for around here, and it was owned by some kind of company or like anything as well. Returning on for the dark mode as well, as I'm probably get back into sleep. And I won't believe that these must be characters could be for around like this. There are birds everywhere that I just looked around here. And some kinds of other stuff like the type of is. And could be for some power-ups for the birds. The duplicator, spikes, whatever that I just actually, that must be for 2 about of the backgrounds I have seen around here in the internet videos. It was all about for in bizarre beds that I'm not gonna believe that I just never going to be meant to do this as well. So as I'll be able to be scrolling down, you can show spoilers, but the bad news is I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for exactly what I just meant to be. So the user comics isn't probably existed like anyways as well. So, and I don't really think this comic creator was so underrated. And that wasn't going to be for some sort of like this thing as well, for some kind of scary game. It was probably for less wonderful and really scary within the machines that absolutely going to shock you for an instant motion or whatever that isn't going to be for some sort of like this. Whenever everything is could be bizarre and like anything as well, and could be for unknown things. It was not from the other dimension, from other multiverses and universes. And anyways, that could be the end of this video for some sort of like this. I accidentally saved some drafts, and that won't be leading me for some sort of getting into much more data as I try to do this as well. Maintained by Peter Card, and the link is going to be in description below, since it was completely underrated sometimes that I'm not going to be believing for whatsoever. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and don't forget to click into the link in the description for browsing comics whenever you want to do so before it's going to be in getting sued in the future as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.